Somebody's gotta say it. This is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as much as we all do. And guess what? It's BLH Music. And this is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts. And today is you know who. That's right. Monday, November Monday, November the 14th year 2011, and I'm here for today all the way up to Thursday until it's over with. But don't worry, this Thursday is a big, huge final closing time factor video commentary thoughts on a Thursday. Oh yes, final closing time factor Friday video commentary thoughts on a Thursday special edition. Trust me about that. And then I'm free from liberals. Thank you. From yes, that's right. Because I'm gone. That's right. From this Thursday all the way up to Sunday, November the 27th, after Thanksgiving is over with. But don't worry, I'll be back on the 28th of Monday, as far as we're concerned. Okay, here's your two worst nightmares that you don't want to know. And that is President Obama and the Occupied protesters. Oh, jeez. Every time I do something about this, every time I try to fix something to lunch, and I try to do my website, on my TimeFactor website, and guess what? I try to click on Fox News, breaking news, President Obama doesn't, oh boy, President Obama news conference, what in the world? And now he does his press conference in Honolulu, Hawaii. What? You wish. Oh, jeez. Find out for himself. Anyways, according to you know who, Fox News, Kimberly Schwartz wrote this piece. And why? Because I tell you one thing is, here's your worst nightmare. And you may not gonna like this. President Obama didn't rule out a military option with Iran to deal with you know who its nuclear program at a what press conference? And that's what he says in a sanction that had led to an enormous bite in scope. So far and vowed to pursue diplomatic avenues, but re-emphasize that all options are. Oh, jeez. Here's what Obama said, and I quote this. We are not taking options off the table. Iran, with nuclear weapons, would pose a threat not only to the region, but also to the United States. What? You think that the comments are wrapping it up at a last weekend at a Asia Pacific Economic Summit where he met with world leaders. Hey, world leaders with economic and security. You what? How could? This is what Russia and China has doubted about this ridiculous report. And you might think they weren't on board of more sanctions, and that's why Obama met with Russian President Dmitry Medvedev and Chinese President Hu last Saturday. Well, guess what? Everybody's trying to don't disagree. Well, guess what? I have news for Obama. Why in the world do you do this? Why in the world you always try to criticizing that you don't have a military option with Iran to deal with? You're the one that's trying to destroy this. And in response of the GOP debate, I hope you watched this last Saturday. I was, busy. All that. uh, busy. I watched this a little bit debate, and it's very good. I know it's from Ustream.tv.com, so it's CBS. I know the liberal. Hmm. Find out what it is. Yes. But anyways, according to this one, where last Saturday night, where candidate Mitt Romney said that if you, yeah, you, President Obama, you was reelected. I don't. Well, you're wrong. I don't think so. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. You cannot reelect it. And you said that Iran would obtain with a nuclear. Oh, good. And see, I told you he was not going to get in the practice of responding individuals' comments with the Republican debates until there was the well, oh God. Don't you think it's torture? Don't you think it's fair? It's torture, or you might think it's torture, or let me just. It's don't you think it's torture? But in the first time, he responded to Nicholas in a hot microphone moment with French President Nicholas Kozowski, or should I say this? And that's why he noted with the conservatives dealing with China, with intellectual property rights, with several companies. And now look what happens. And now look what happens. On the domestic front, President Obama tried to slam the Republicans. How stupid. How stupid. How can you slam Republicans at a time like this? Huh? In Congress, not considering the. And you might think it's being rigid and bite the bullet to get something else done. And that's why you reintroduce his job your jobs bill in September to help the veterans. Look, President Obama, last weekend is Veterans Day. We're saluting our armed forces, men and women, brave enough to stand on the front lines. And now you try to destroy it on purpose. Oh God. Oh. And you might think it's so smart. Yeah, yeah. About this, you facing and now you know those lawmakers, and you need to be the new Congress. Uh, and you might think and you didn't say it. One word, just one whole word to get a. If you vetoed an effort, go around the triggers or steep cuts in defense and other areas with President Obama. I wish you were. I wish you resign. I wish that you resign. Oh, jeez. Who do you think you are? Oh, crap. Moving on quickly. I don't want to waste my time. I want to get this done, and I gotta go to bed. And anyways, did you know that police moved in a occupied Portland campsite, and as protesters will remain? This one report Portland, Oregon, and uh, Associated Press, state-controlled media, that is. And get this: there are several protesters wearing goggles, and gas masks. Why? Because they're marching authorities at downtown street last Sunday, hours after a riot of police of occupied Portland demonstrators out of pair and weeks old and accompaniment. And now the police are moving in shortly before noon, and the it drove protesters into the streets of dozens of in the camp of who. And Mayor Sanders ordered that that the camp to shut down last Saturday night, citing this. Huh. Oh God, this and according to this, a camp made of attracting drug users and who. Take a list. 50 protesters were arrested. That's right, in the police action. But officers didn't use tear gas or rubber bullets or other so-called non-lethal weapons. That's what the police said. Well, after the police raid, those numbers of protesters are swelled throughout the evening, or all day long. Jim Oliver told the Associated Press, "We stood up to state what power." I tell you one thing is, those schools full of mush, skulls, not schools, skulls full of mush, protesting, holding up signs, and you might think it's so smart. I tell you one thing is, this Occupy protester has got to go. Pure and simple. The police will arrest you if you keep that up. Keep that Occupy protesters, demonstrators up in the air. For those of you in Portland, Oregon, let me give some advice before you say goodnight. And that is, don't you think you've gone too far? I mean, don't you think it's gone too far? In other words, don't you ever do that again. If the police finds that you holding up signs, protesting on purpose. I'll tell you one thing, this is a whole disaster. And this week, I will fight this battle until the end. And so is President Obama, as far as we're concerned, all this week. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's Tuesday, tomorrow and Wednesday. And I'll be calm as a nice guy. Think about it! Ugh. Now, try me. What are you gonna do about it? Some kind of protester you are? Or some kind of a you-know-who, or President Obama you are as well. Anyways, do get to Facebook with me and follow me at facebook.com/LHmusicTime. And so is twitter.com/LHmusicTime. And check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, for the LH Music Time Factor website. Because tomorrow, it's a whole day, a different day, and then this is going to be worse. So what's it going to be? Occupy protesters or Obama, whatever. You decide. Anyways, I gotta go. Until I calm myself out, until I have blood pressure, whatever it is. LH Music is signing off, and we will be the real conservative key with real conservative answers. And the real conservative truth lives here. LH Music signing off. Take care. Bye bye.